now we're in. Let's set this shit off. You have to pick your boosts quick these days. I don't know what 343's done, but you dive straight into ranked multiplayer.
So, speaking of 343,
Mm.
how do you feel about all of this Halo 6 talk? Or the Halo Infinite, I mean.
Oh, like, what, the delay or the controversy that it, like, didn't look very good and all that sort of stuff, or what?
Yeah, so basically, like, you know, the delay, what are your thoughts on it? Do you feel like it was because people were upset about what it looks like
I
when they
think
did the
it's
gameplay trailer?
both. Yeah, I think it's that, and I think it's like genuinely what they've said, like, you know, COVID problems in development, and I hate this map.
Same.
Anyway, yeah, yeah, I think they've had like all the development issues that they've mentioned officially, and I think they thought, holy shit, yeah, you're right, it doesn't look that good. We better do something.
Grenade.
Yeah. I'm also
So-
like wondering, does it matter? Does it matter that like it's also gonna be a Halo 5 title? And you know, is that why it's not as high quality as everybody thinks it's gonna be? Whoa.
Oh, sniper! I don't know where he is. I don't know where that came from.
Watch their melee.
Lost the lead.
I
Oh
have an idea
no!
of where he might be.
Where you
I'm
at?
right
Where have
above
I
you.
ended
Here
up?
we go.
Ah, okay, cool.
Come follow me.
Oh. Ah, there he is. He's behind you.
Ooh.
Oh god, he's across the map behind you. There's a DMR on my X, but you've got
Ooh, fuck this
a
shit.
dude following you as well. Oh my god, just worst luck ever.
I really despise this map.
No! Ah. Did I get him? I caught him with my grenade and didn't get rid of him. Where you at? Oh, you're there.
One out. Got a target.
Oh, what a bad shot. Oh my god. Ah, shit. That was like the worst.
Dropped in and under
Could have
fire.
been more clumsy in that one.
Alright.
Right.
No, we just
Also,
Traded.
to answer your question there, John, I would much rather it be done. I'd much rather it be finished.
Yeah, I'd
Target
much
down.
rather that as well. I'd much rather it just look better, and that the development team feels, you know, happy with the work they've done.
Yeah.
I really, you know, it's
I really wanna finish
It's
game
time.
this time. Yeah.
yeah.
I really
it's
wanna
just
finish
about
game.
time that we have a better product. I mean, Halo 5 is great. Don't get me wrong.
Well, this part of it is,
This
Let's
part
be honest.
exactly.
because
This part
you know
of
we
Halo
had
5 is great. It's wonderful, and I want them to bring that back. You know, this level of intensity, this level of polish. Obviously.
Oh my god, where is everybody?
Seconds to
What the
sniper.
hell
I
happened?
don't know. We
Anyway,
have one
yeah.
teammate down.
Oh, good. Let's see what we got. Yep, we got
Sniper's up.
it's three of us.
I don't know where the heck he's getting shot from.
Headshot.
I have no idea. It's under you guys.
Lost the lead.
Ooh, good. I finished that. Behind me. Nice.
Ah,
Hello.
there's a dude behind us on the stairs. Yeah, there he is. You got him.
Alright, I finished him even though we traded. I mean,
Oh my god, why can't I shoot? Oh, there was two of them. Ah. Right. Yeah, there's to add to what you were saying, the polish for me on this game is definitely graphically. It's an amazing looking game. Like, you know, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to
Stuck between
see.
them again.
I
But
would like to know really what the issue is, what the issue
Yeah.
truly is. And if it's not just like, well, you know, you guys said that you didn't like the way the game looked, so we decided to push it off. Which, that's cool too, because then it shows how much they care about what the community is saying.
yeah, I mean, I reckon, like I say, I think that there is definitely an element of that, 100%. But I honestly think that they've probably had a lot of development issues as well. And, you know,
Yeah, I mean, the whole COVID thing definitely changed things, but you gotta think also, it's like, you know, 343 is a first party studio. It's one of Microsoft's first party studios,
Way to victory.
and above us.
yeah.
And they've had, how long ago did they try like, you know, they've been working on it since then, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
come on.
My
Why
issue, my main thing is that this game looks
Oh,
good,
no way.
but it came out largely badly, and it had hardly any content when it came out.
Blue ramp is under fire.
There was barely even this. What we're doing right now was barely a thing, you know. And Halo, like the Chief Collection, was an utter mess when it came out as well, you know. Oh my god!
Sniper rifles on the
I
field.
punched him,
Lost the lead.
but it hit you. I'm gonna look at that in
no
the
way.
footage when I get back, and it shouldn't have hit you. You were nowhere in frame. But if it was him,
Watch the snipes. Take it to him.
oh,
Just say something like,
balls! Oh, he just fell off. He just fell off the deck. Yeah, and the Chief Collection was another mess. What can I say? It was just a collection of games that didn't work.
yeah, exactly. pretty much.
Spotted outside.
And this one, like, had so many issues as well. Like, can you remember how long it used to take us to get into a match?
It was just terrible. Yeah, the online
And that was
infrastructure
just
terrible.
6 months ago.
And I think they really still have not like sorted out the whole. I really
No, they
don't think
haven't finished.
they've sorted out the way the ranking system and the progression system is.
No, that's it. And every update it works differently. I
Yeah.
almost wish they'd
Yeah.
just leave it broken, so we at least had
Now we're doing what we got.
some consistency. But it changes every season. They call it seasons, don't they? And that's the other thing that's
I
really
think that's a
annoying, is
weird
like,
thing, yeah.
what can I say? I'm old school. I like my games finished, and I like them to be done. Oh god, I can't move. I knew he was
Saw
going to
that,
be
Red
there.
basement is under.
Enemy team nearing
There was
victory.
nowhere I could go. Of course they're nearing victory. They've got 4 dudes on 3.
You know, sometimes that works in the other person's favor. The other party's favor.
Oh my god. That's an excellent death pose though. Oh John,
Ooh, talk to me.
I don't have much to say. Alright. I can hear stuff exploding.
Ah, just got like double teamed.
Oh no, they're doing
Somebody just
Jurassic
got a
Park.
10
distraction.
seconds to
Metal.
sniper rifle.
Yeah, clever got me
Clever girl.
on your six.
Sniper
Oh,
rifles on the
behind
field.
me! Oh, no. Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
Just got melted.
Ah, come on. I just want this one to be over now.
Damn, that was fast. They have
Oh,
open.
come on. They don't. I have it.
It's your corners. They're going in close. Lost a
I
teammate.
had it and died.
Defeat.
Yeah, look at you, you smug red bastards. Yeah, I can't help but feel like we should have had that conversation before the match. Alright, here's my thoughts on it. Like, not distracted. How's that?
Good idea.
I'm not alone in thinking that I'm sick of games not being finished, and that too many developers these days just release a broken game and then try and fix it with a patch later, like after the fact. And like Anthem's a perfect example of that. For instance, the Chief Collection, Halo 5. All these studios seem to think that their games can just be ongoing projects all the time, and there are some games that are designed that way and that's the way they should work, and there are some games like Halo, for instance, that need to be fucking finished when they're done.
Well, that's the difference between. That's the difference with Infinite, is that now it's an open world game and they kind of want it to be like a service.
Yeah, they're talking about it being like a 10-year plan, and I
So
really don't like
I
that
don't
idea.
know.
What can I say?
I don't either. I like my one-offs, but maybe this is the breath of fresh air we need. Maybe it just needs to be different. I don't know if it's gonna be like a whole Destiny kind of thing, which I would honestly hate.
Yeah.
Because it would vibrate with like Destiny and Anthem, and I'm really like not down for that right now. Just want a good old Halo, and I really do
Yeah.
think that they missed a wonderful opportunity. That if this was going to be the final installment, if they were going to, end it after this version, the capstone would have been perfect. As it would have been perfect as a capstone if they would have ended it the way they started it. Halo 1 was a day one game.
Yeah.
Halo CE was a day one game, and they should have had Halo Infinite be a day one game with the new console. And I really think they've had too long to fuck this up. The first party studio. It's been in development for a long time. At least I can
think
assume so.
Yeah.
And I don't wanna say that like, oh well, it's Halo, and it's 343 and it's Bungie and you're not allowed. It's not Bungie. It's 343 and it's Microsoft, and you're not allowed to take your time because it's a AAA game and it's one that's been in development forever and blah 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 and this and the third.
Yeah.
And I get it. I don't. Like, who's to say? Because look at how long it took for Cyberpunk to be finished. Look at how long it took for
Jesus.
Red Dead 2 to be finished. Look at how long it took for GTA 5 to happen. So I get it. Take your time, make a good game. But I also don't want this, like, if it's not gonna be like this ridiculous console seller, then don't take all your time and then give me a Duke Nukem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that.
I don't
That's not
think
what I
there's
want.
any. Yeah, I don't think there's any worry of it becoming like a Duke Nukem forever. But I do. I completely get what you're saying. But I honestly think that the system, the Series X is going to sell or it's not going to sell, and I don't think Halo, having a massive fan base as it does, we are a couple of those right here, but it's not the system seller it was when Halo 1 came out. And, well, in particular Halo 2 and 3. Because 1 was like, it was, a shock. No one expected it to be like the system seller. But it became that pretty quickly. And number 2 certainly was. And number 3 was definitely what got people buying 360s. And I think
what got
games
people
like
buying
COD
360s, and not just that, but what got people getting Xbox Live. They were
oh yeah,
like
100%.
Xbox Live
It was the Xbox Live
is
seller.
what it
Was
is,
Halo 3
and
definitely?
Halo was a huge reason. Halo 3 and Halo ODST were huge reasons why Xbox Live is what it is. And not to
And
say
Halo 2 actually
obviously-
launched it.
yeah,
Halo 2
yeah,
was obviously one of the OG live titles, wasn't it? It was one of the first to really take advantage of it properly.
and this is not to say that there weren't some other pivotal games that really made Xbox's online one of the biggest notable things in video game history, but it is what it is. This is Halo. This is like Microsoft's first child, so at least in video games. So they
But it,
they
again,
really
it's
need to
not,
step it up.
It's I agreed because of what I'm saying. Like it's not what it was. The One X will sell with or without it, or it won't. I think if it was a launch title, they may have sold quite a few more than probably expected. But then again, not as much as like Spider-Man on PS4, for instance. That
Yeah, of
sold
course.
so many PS4s, and
But
all the
that's
other
also
exclusives and what
because-
have you. But I'm not
But
going to
that's
get
also
into
because
the...
Spider-Man on PS4, well, this Spider-Man was great, and the next Spider-Man that comes out along with PS5 gonna sell great
Yeah.
because of this Spider-Man, this
Yeah.
last one that came out. But
Um,
but Halo doesn't have the benefit of that. Halo has the weakness of the fact that they just put out like bad games ever since Bungie left, and
Yeah. I want to,
know,
in
we got-
defense of Halo 4, in defense of Halo 4, Halo 4's story was good. The campaign was okay, but the story was really good. And it was, it was well put together. It came from like a human place as well. Apparently one of the lead writers' grandmother was going through dementia and at the time, and he was watching her deteriorate, and writing for Cortana being like full of rampancy in that game, and he was sort of just pouring himself into it, and you can sort of tell the human aspect of it, and they were trying to humanize the chief a little bit more, which worked, but it maybe wasn't a good idea because you are the chief and it's meant to be like an empty avatar for the player, isn't it? But they went for something, and I don't think they swung and missed. I think they just didn't hit a home run. I think they just hit it. Whereas
they got a single, maybe.
yeah, and
Well, all
the
that's
story
for
was
naught,
good.
because
It was a
multiplayer
good
was
game.
trash.
It was
The
terrible.
the story
And then
was
Halo
good,
5 was the exact opposite. The story was
yeah. Exactly.
the story in the campaign was completely nonsensical.
It was
And
garbage.
the multiplayer, as we're going to show you now and stop talking, is really good and exciting.
Yep. So,
So no
I
more
mean,
talk about all this crap. No,
I
carry
mean,
on
I'm
until it
just-
starts.
I just really did want to pick your brain on that because I mean it's such a, I don't know, to me it feels like a letdown for the series that this is happening. But on the other hand, I am happy because
There's
you
a
know,
chance it'll be
famous Nintendo
finished.
quote, you know, a finished game is
Yeah.
a much better game. I'm misquoting this obviously, but
It's
it's just-
you're paraphrasing, dude. It's fine.
yeah.
But
But
yeah, I 100% agree with that. When have you ever played a Mario game that felt glitched?
yeah, exactly. Or like,
know what I'm
oh
saying?
man, I can't wait for the day one update to this Mario game because you know
Yeah,
they really just
in
rushed it
Mario
and put
Kart,
it
you just
out,
keep
like-
falling through the track. No, that never happens.
Yeah, like